This video recording is for course Interactive Systems Designs, looking at 4 interfaces according to Krog. First interface that we're going to take a look at is for NBA.com. Now on the top bar you can see the logo, so you know what site you're on. You can see the bar. Now if I click down here, we should get a new page. Here it shows me the teams and their scores, but as you can see in the top left, there's still the NBA here. Now if I go to my right, you'll see a search bar, my account, where you can sign in or search for help. Here, it's going to give you any option for help, and here near the bottom, you can find out social media or contact information. Now if we go back to the top, you can see that the NBA logo is still in the left corner. And if I click the NBA logo, it'll bring us back home. Now here on our left, we can scroll in the sidebar. We can see different links for the teams. If I click on that, it'll bring me up to their information. It'll show me a short video, box score, recap, matchup, or play-by-play. If I wanted to watch a short clip, it'll bring me to a new screen and gives me a notice to pay for a subscription. If we exit out of that, we go back to our main store. Now if we look to our left, it'll give us a generic option. As you can see, as I scroll, it highlights which one I'm on. So if I wanted to look for the Junior NBA, I click on that there. And then you'd see the information. As I scroll down, you can see that these are in their own boxes. And then here to the left, you can see the Junior NBA logo. Now if I scroll all the way to the bottom, youth basketball, it ends there. Now if I wanted to click here, I'm still on the Junior NBA page. So if I wanted to get back home, so this seems kind of like a flaw. I can't really get back to the main page that I was on from here without hitting the back button, but at least I know that's there. Now if I wanted to search for a team, I have the search bar to the right. And it'll give me all the information for that team that I searched for, and the specific dates. So looks like videos and newspaper information as far as clips for that. Looks like an overall well put together interface for the most part, minus going to the Junior NBA, which looks like that took me to a whole separate page. Now we're going to look at a different interface, the Wired.com. This one's a little set up a little differently, but still very similar as far as boxed in for the different information. To our left, we'll hit this icon bar, which will show us our drop down. So if we click on gear, still to my left, I have the logo, so I know that I can go back home. Here's my search bar, so at any point I can search for anything, and as you can see as I scroll past, it highlights actually the ones that I'm not on, but it shows the tab here marked for the page that I'm actually using. So as I scroll down, it has the latest videos, so if I even just roll my cursor over, it'll start the video here. Product reviews shows to the left. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Here's our social media. Here's actually a link to the home page again. And then here's our information bar at the bottom where you can kind of contact us, which shows us here. As you scroll down, you can see all that information. Shows you still links to the side on your right, the social media to your left, but still at the top I can see that I have my site ID, my search bar, and my drop-down boxes. Overall, I think this one's better than the NBA website because it's just a cleaner interface where I can see everything. Shows the social media sites like they're publishing those and advertising these pretty frequently, but at any point I could click on these and it'll bring me to those sites. Now the next one we're going to look at AT&T.com. AT&T has DirecTV and wireless now, so this should be a pretty simple website. So most people know that the globe represents AT&T, but it doesn't really have AT&T here next to it or any type of logo for that. Okay, we have our search bar to the right. My wireless card, if I wanted to purchase anything, I could see that here. Let's scroll down. On here it looks like it has a design template to scroll. And at the bottom, here's our social media. Sign me up, seems pretty simple. Stay in touch. Looking for more. So this one's a lot more detailed as far as the bottom part for shopping. It doesn't really drop down. They already have them up, so you can access that. And then the even smaller ones down at the bottom, and they're copyright. Okay, now this one if I wanted to look for a phone, that should bring me to a drop down for phones, but even if I don't click anything, it'll bring me to a page where I can look at all their phones and see the prices. But these are all in their own separate boxes to show the individual ones, and to the left you can filter out your results. If I scroll to the bottom, I'll still see the same legal information, and if I scroll to the top, it's still this. Overall, I think the interface is okay for the AT&T website. It's missing the AT&T name or any kind of slogan. I feel like it's a little busy with this bar here. You kind of have to search for information a little further. On to our next one, Indeed. This is finding jobs. Most people are here for a career. So at the top left, you can see find jobs, find resumes, employers, post job. So if we're just looking for a job, sign in, upload your resume. So this seems pretty straightforward. What are you looking for? Where are you looking for? It has the site ID logo here. Recommended jobs. We'll take a look and just find jobs in Kansas. So looks like you can see 10 jobs per page out of 30,000 results that they came up with. Now to the right of the find jobs, they have an advanced search. If you need more information, we'll go ahead and click that. So this will let you put in all, exact phrase, at least one, none, title, and company. Where and when, but as you can see to the left, I can still click on this and it'll bring me right back to the home page. Now at the bottom is you can see, if I can bring my page up. Okay, down here at the bottom you can browse, and it kind of has that information help center about. Let's take a look at that. But as you can see, here's my site ID again. Kind of gives you a map, see where all the people are looking for jobs. We can help you get a job. So if I were to, seems pretty basic and simple. Krug's usability is it needs to be simple. You shouldn't have to think. Don't think on it. So I don't feel like I have to think very much on this page. It's very straightforward. Find jobs, hire, find jobs, post your resume, how you want to be contacted. It looks like several ways that you can stay connected with Indeed. We'll kind of scroll to the bottom again. So just a copyright at the bottom, and then it shows several languages as far as which one would be your particular, but at the top it still has Indeed. There's not really a slogan, but the site ID is here. Krug would say this is simple and to the point. Well, that finishes my video for interactive systems via user interfaces, several examples.